Peter Thomas Roth's Retinol Fusion PM Serum has won the QVC Customer Choice Award 13 times. You have voted it the best retinol serum that we offer here on QVC. And there are a number of reasons why, and I know many of you know why you love it, and I'd love for you to call me, 1-800-395-1601. But because it is as popular as it is, we bring you a today's special value from Peter pretty much routinely because you ask for it. And in the past, we have done the mega size of his Retinol Fusion PM Night Serum in a 6.7 ounce size. By the way, we've even got special packaging this time around to let you know it is a Customer Choice Award winner. But what we have never done is taken that 6.7 ounce mega size and then added along with it an additional 2 ounce bottle. So you're looking at 8.7 ounces total. That's over a year's supply of the Retinol Fusion PM Serum from Peter Thomas Roth. And it would be $565.60 if you had to buy it separately. Just the 2 ounce bottle alone is a $130 value. You're getting all of this, the big mega size and the 2 ounce bottle together for $124.98. Only for today. The easy pay here works out to $25, and we're even doing free shipping. Now, it is, as I said, over a year's supply. It is a 13-time QVC Customer Choice Award winner. And why do people love it so much? Well, if you know anything at all about retinol, you know it is often considered the gold standard when it comes to anti-aging skincare. If you want to address not only your lines, your wrinkles, the radiance that your skin has, and improve all of those things, then retinol is a good choice to make. But what's different about Peter's is not just the formulation, the amount of retinol in his product, combined with other things like vitamin E and vitamin C, but the delivery so that you go to sleep at night, you apply it, and you're not worried about irritation. You're not worried about downtime. You're just looking forward to the results. And so I want you to take a look at this before and after, because using Peter Thomas Roth's Retinol Fusion PM Night Serum each night for 4 weeks, look at the transformation that's possible. When you see the area, and maybe when you look in the mirror, that's exactly what you see. You see the depth of lines and wrinkles. Look at how much softer that skin is in 4 weeks, how much smoother it is in 4 weeks, how much even more radiant it is. And then translate that to, applying makeup that doesn't settle into lines and wrinkles, having, beautiful skin that you're pleased to show to the world. Now, that was an area below the chin. Look at the eye area. In 1 week, look at the depth of the lines, the crosshatch happening underneath the eye, and look at the difference, how much smoother and softer and brighter it appears after 1 week of using Peter Thomas Roth's Retinol Fusion PM Serum. And the best part of this is, whatever you're already doing for your skincare, you can incorporate this. That's why it's always a popular Today's Special Value. That's why it's an award winner 13 times in a row. So 1-800-395-1601, call me. I would love to hear your story. And let me introduce you to Cheryl Kramer-Kay. She works very closely with Peter Thomas Roth, and she's here this morning to talk to us about Retinol Fusion PM. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
13-time award winner. We are doing it as a Today's Special Value, which is always a popular Today's Special Value, but it's the largest amount of Retinol Fusion PM we've ever offered, making it also the lowest price per ounce we've ever done. So, Cheryl, I was saying that retinol is certainly understood as a gold standard when it comes to addressing the signs of aging with our skin. But Peter's is different.
It is different. I mean, as a beauty writer and editor for more than 25 years, retinol is the ingredient that I recommended to everyone over the age of 30, because retinol does tackle all those things that we see in the mirror that make us feel old. The lines, the wrinkles, the oversized pores, the crow's feet, the texture. But yes, Peter's is different from everybody else's because his is microencapsulated and time released. So that means it can be gentle enough to be used every night by everyone. So this is a little animation that shows you that represents our microencapsulated retinol. And so you apply this to clean, dry skin at night, go to sleep. 10 o'clock would be a great bedtime. See those little blue dots disappearing? That is the retinol capsules bursting slowly overnight. So when you wake up in the morning, your skin is not cranky. You might be cranky, but your skin will not be. There will be no irritation. You will just have radiant skin. So you can see it's a high potency 1.5% retinol, but non-irritating, even for the most sensitive skin.
I'll tell you, and as you look at it, you can see, here's one of the reasons that we have done this big mega size, which now comes along with an additional 2-ounce bottle, is because what people found was all those benefits they saw using it on their face, well, there are other areas that show those signs of aging. Maybe it's your hands, maybe it's the neck, the decolletage, and even Peter's mom realized, I'm going to put it other areas and I want to be able to use more of it. And so that's part of the reason Peter first did the big super size. This is the most we've ever offered, making it the lowest price per ounce. It's a total of 8.7 ounces, and it's a $565 value that today is $124.98. It's a $25 easy pay. It's over a year's supply. And by the way, there is an auto delivery that'll lock in not only the amount, but the value, and sends you a new shipment in 12 months. So as I said, over a year's supply, 12 months from now, you'll get it again with that price locked in. I'd love to, because really the big story is how well it works and how it transforms the skin. And we're going to take a look at some of these before and afters, and I'd love for you to talk us through it.
Absolutely. So this is an under eye before and after. Usually with retinol, you hear, do not use it under your eyes. But because of Peter's formulation, yes, go right ahead. Please put it under your eyes. You could use it under your eye cream to boost that as well, or you can use it on your own. But look, 1 week, you can make a really big difference in those lines and those little cross hatching underneath.
And think about, you know, because for many of us, what happens is you're using things to sort of conceal or address those issues. So imagine that concealer isn't settling in because that area is smoother and softer. Talk to me about what's happening here. I can see the depth of the wrinkles at the corner of the mouth. And in 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. And the before, it almost looks like cat whiskers. And there's a little bit of white flecks on the skin. That's the dryness. After 2 weeks, the skin not only looks less lined, but more radiant. So instead of skin getting drier, which is what you might fear with a retinol, skin is getting more hydrated, more radiant. Here is a perfect example. Look at that before. Lots and lots of etched in lines right around the mouth, a very tricky area to treat at home. 1 week later, because you can use this every night. You don't have to back off because you're irritated. You can make a big difference. 4 weeks, wow, look at that beautiful skin. Imagine your makeup not settling into those lines because those lines aren't there.
I love those. I love that progression. I mean, and imagine your own skin 4 weeks from, by the time Mother's Day rolls around, how much better you're feeling. This might be my absolute favorite before and after.
You and me both.
Because again, you can see the forehead, you can see the depth of the lines in her forehead. It is smooth in 4 weeks, so much smoother and softer, and as you said, more radiant, brighter.
Yeah, I think that one almost looks like a Zamboni drove over the skin to make it smooth. But again,
here's our final before and after.
4 weeks using this under the eyes. That's all she used. 4 weeks. Those lines are so much softer. Those crow's feet have stopped cawing because it's just so much more smooth.
And that's really why this has won the QVC Customer Choice Award 13 times in a row. All right, by the way, over 6,200 orders have been placed. Call me. I would love to hear, are you one of the people who have voted year after year to say this is the best retinol? Now, as we're watching Wendy apply, walk us through protocol. What do we do? Is it on clean skin every night? What's our best practice?
Yep, this should be your first step after washing your face, and it's clean and dry skin. You just need 2 drops, maybe 3, and you're going to apply it all of the areas that you see wrinkles. I just put it everywhere.
Going in on the hands as well as the face. We love it.
Do not waste a drop. The back of the hands is a really great area to use it as well. I do want you to see what the bottle looks like, because this little stopper,
the big mega size bottle.
Yeah, for the mega. Okay, this stopper will allow you to do 2 little drops. If you decide you want to pour it in to the smaller bottle, this top part, you can pop it off with a butter knife.
Okay.
Pour it into your smaller bottle. This is now your travel size at 2 ounces. Store this where nobody else can steal it. And then you're using your 2 ounces, your regular daily.
And because this has been a customer favorite and customer award winner 13 times in a row. Over 2.7 million bottles of Peter Thomas Roth's Retinol Fusion PM have been sold on QVC. We have done a mega size Today's Special Value, wildly popular. What we've never done is brought you that mega size and then said, oh, and by the way, we're just going to add another 2-ounce bottle, which on its own is a $130 value. For less than what you would spend for this, you're getting this and this. It makes it the most Retinol Fusion serum we've ever offered for you from Peter Thomas Roth. It also makes it the lowest price per ounce we have ever done. So $124.98, it's a $25 easy pay, it's got free shipping, and you can lock in that value, because in a year you'll get another supply, because this is about a year's worth, a little over a year's worth of the Retinol Fusion PM that you have voted the best 13 times in a row. There's been a lot of press about Peter's Retinol Fusion PM serum, and what I love is no matter where you are, I think for anyone, who is this for? It's for anyone who wants to improve the appearance of their skin. If you're seeing the signs of aging, if you're seeing the lines and wrinkles, if you're seeing the lack of radiance, retinol is considered the gold standard, and Peter's is the one that time after time, people have said, it works for me. As a matter of fact, I think we're going to show a video, because we hear very much like you voted and said it was the best. We heard from some of our own customers to share what they liked and their experience. So this is Missy. Take a look at what she has to say.
I have seen a difference in my skin using this retinol. I think it was probably after a couple of weeks when I looked in the mirror, and it kind of took me by surprise a little bit, because my face did look softer. My 11s were not quite as intense as they usually were. I feel like my skin texture is more even and consistent. Everything's just a little softer and a little fresher. I would tell any friend to give this a try. I would tell them that yes, it is a bit of an investment, but a bottle lasts me a long time, and has really been a wonderful addition to my skincare routine.
I love hearing from Missy, because that's very much, it's what the reviews are like. It's like having one of your friends say to you, oh, this is what I found, or complimenting someone on their skin and them sharing with you, well, this is what I use. So that's what we're bringing you as our today's special value. And Cheryl, what I think is so fantastic is I'm applying it and I'm going to sleep.
Yes, you
That's
are.
how easy it is.
I mean, it's not like it's got a knockout pill in here, but it is a knockout skin. And what is so lovely about it is that, I don't know if you've noticed how many times I've put this on. I've probably applied this in this 10, 20 minutes, 20 times. It goes right into your skin. The sensation is almost like a dry oil. It is very comforting to your skin, and it slips right into any part of your routine. So you don't have to spend a lot of time get to look younger. You just put on a couple drops, it absorbs quickly, go on with the rest of your routine, or as we're going into the warmer months, you might not even need a moisturizer on top. This might be enough for you.
Well, I love, because in addition to Peter's, encapsulated retinol, things like vitamin E, vitamin C, there are lots of other ingredients in his formula. And by the way, Peter has his own lab here in the United States, formulates his own products. And so when you see what this does, how it time releases to deliver those results that we're seeing in the before and afters, That's why this today's special value is already, but there's Peter Thomas Roth, by the way.
I know. He is in the lab working hard. There are 6 women scientists in his lab, and you can see we are cranking out the retinol because you guys love it so much. We are so grateful to you for the awards that you've given us, for the trust that you've put in us, and we really hope that you enjoy this enormous bottle as much as we do.